Claire Simmons thought she had finally found real love. But the man she trusted most was hiding a secret so shocking, it wasn't about love at all. It was about revenge. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will make you question whether love can ever be trusted, or if sometimes it's just another way to settle old debts. Claire Simmons, 31 years old, lived in Dallas, Texas, where she taught third grade at a local elementary school. Her life was steady but quiet. Lesson plans, coffee dates with her best friend Maya, and Sunday dinners with her dad, Henry. At a charity fundraiser downtown, Claire met Eric Dalton. He was 34, confident, and seemed to know exactly how to make her laugh. He worked in finance, or so he said, and his charm was undeniable. For the first time in years, Claire felt hope. Eric seemed different, attentive, protective, and deeply interested in her life. But within a week, that hope cracked. When she came out of a grocery store one evening, a folded note was tucked under her windshield wiper. 5 words only. "Do you really know him?" Claire stared at the note, her pulse quickening. Was it a prank or a warning? She crumpled the paper and shoved it into her purse, unaware this was only the beginning. Life with Eric seemed perfect, but little things gnawed at Claire. He never talked about his family. He dodged simple questions with a quick smile. One Saturday, Eric surprised her with tickets to a Dallas Cowboys football game. The stadium buzzed with noise, blue and silver jerseys everywhere. But in the middle of cheering, Eric's expression shifted. His jaw tightened, his eyes locked on a figure across the stands. Claire followed his gaze. A man in a cap, watching. The moment their eyes met, Eric turned away, pretending nothing happened. Later, when she asked, he brushed it off as, "Just thought I saw someone I knew." Maya, her best friend, wasn't convinced. Men who dodge simple stuff? Bad sign, Claire. Be careful. The doubts grew. One evening, Claire opened Eric's glove compartment while he ran inside to pay for gas. Inside was a photo. A younger Eric standing beside her father, Henry Simmons. Her stomach dropped. Eric had never once mentioned knowing her dad. She kept the photo hidden, but questions raced in her mind. How were they connected? The next day, Claire drove to her father's office. Henry Simmons had owned a small construction company in Dallas for decades. She laid the photo on his desk. "Dad, why do you and Eric look like old friends?" Henry's face drained of color. He sat back, silent for a long time. Then, finally, he spoke. "Years ago, before you were even born, I went into business with Eric's father. We were partners on a project, but it ended badly. There were accusations, money missing, things that tore his family apart. Eric's father lost nearly everything. We never spoke again." Claire's chest tightened. "And you never thought to tell me this? That the man I'm seeing is tied to a family feud?" Henry avoided her eyes.
Eric hadn't met her by chance. He had sought her out. That night, Claire returned home shaken. Her apartment door was unlocked. She swore she'd locked it. On the kitchen table lay the same photo of Eric and her father, but now with words scrawled across it. "This isn't over." Who left it there? And why target her? Claire demanded answers from Eric. She slammed the photo onto his counter. "You knew my father. You lied." Eric's expression hardened. He didn't deny it. I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you. At first, it was about him, but then it became about you. "Claire, I love you." Her voice shook. Was it love or was it revenge? Eric's silence said enough. Thanksgiving came. Claire, reluctant but unable to cancel, hosted dinner at her dad's house. Turkey on the table, family gathered around. Halfway through the meal, the doorbell rang. "Eric!" Henry's face turned red the second he saw him. The two men erupted into a heated argument in front of everyone. Henry accused Eric of manipulation. Eric shot back about betrayal and ruined lives. The dinner ended in chaos. The next morning, Henry's truck was vandalized. On Claire's doorstep lay a note, "Choose a side." Unable to shake the fear, Claire searched her father's office again. Hidden beneath old files, she found bank records and documents that told a different story. Her father had stolen money. He had betrayed Eric's family. Eric's anger wasn't without reason. He was telling the truth. Claire's heart split. Her father wasn't innocent. Eric wasn't lying. But did that justify his deception? Maya was blunt. Your dad's not perfect, but Eric used you to get to him. Love doesn't start with lies. That night, Claire's apartment was ransacked. Eric was gone. His phone disconnected. On her counter was a single note. "You'll understand why I did this." Was he gone for good, or planning something bigger? Weeks passed. Claire tried to focus on work, but the unanswered questions haunted her. Then one afternoon, a package arrived in her mailbox. Inside, a stack of letters, all written by Eric, but never sent. A copy of a signed confession from Henry Simmons, admitting to stealing money from Eric's father years ago. In one letter, Eric wrote, "I never meant to fall for her, but I did, and it ruined everything." Claire sat in silence, the papers spread before her. Was Eric a villain seeking revenge, or a broken man who accidentally fell in love with the daughter of the man who wronged him? Claire thought she'd found the love of her life, but in the end, she discovered her father's betrayal, Eric's revenge, and a truth so tangled she may never know where love ends and vengeance begins. Tell me in the comments, was Eric truly in love, or was it always revenge? Which side would you take, Claire's or Eric's? Only subscribers will know what stories like this reveal next. Don't get left behind. Subscribe now so you never miss the next twist.